Hey everyone, wanted to talk to you about the final episode of Superman and Lois, called "It Went By So Fast." It's a season finale. I'm going to be talking spoilers. Before I get into it, I want to let you know that we did have a playlist where myself and the great script doctor went over several episodes of the first couple of seasons. It's an older playlist, but we're going to add it to this video and at the end of this video, just to show you our really kind of appreciation for the show. Now, what had happened in in the last couple of years is I didn't get through the end of season 2 or 3, and then of course 4. So I set upon myself a few weeks ago, Paulie, rewatch season 1 so you can get the refresher, and then take it all the way to season 4. A couple of months ago, they had the big finale send off with the episode. It went by so fast, and I saw pictures, and I was like, I know the characters. I know I'm going to see it sooner or later. Superman and Lois was a CW Warner Brothers television show that went for 4 seasons. It stars Tyler Hoechlin as Clark Kent Superman, Bitsy Tulloch as Lois Lane, as well as Emmanuel Sharik as Lana Lang, her daughter played by Indy Navarrete, and then of course the two sons, Jordan Kent, Alexander Garland, and then two actors who played John Kent. First was Jordan Elias, and then Mike Bishop, as well as other great supporting characters as well. So the title refers to the the picture frame of the words "It went by so fast" in Stitch, framed and put up in the Kent kitchen, and no doubt put up by Martha Kent when she was still alive. And what I did not expect was a full, um, I want to say, sweeping lamentation on life. I, I was quite shocked in the ending of this really fine 4 seasons. There's plenty of I want to say subplots, uh, characters, or just storylines that just weren't necessary, kind of wasted time, were filler, and were maybe more products of the time. That being said, the essence, the core, the family, they were always interesting to watch. And then the last season, in particular, the speed up of season 3 into 4 was just something phenomenal. I believe at this point now, with the 4 seasons, there's almost 50 episodes. It went by so fast. Like I said, it refers to the image of that stitching in there, but it's really about living a full life. And in season 3, Clark Kent is given at the end of season 3 is given a human heart, which means that he was once dead, he can now live again, but he's basically become mortal. And I remember the old comics where it was talked about, well, what if Superman was immortal, not immortal, but amortal? And I think there was even storylines, what ifs pertaining to that, and even in some of the Chris Reeves films when he lost his powers for a little while, and you got to see that. Here it is really not about him losing his powers or strength, but really getting to grow old with Lois. And it was very powerful. Bitsy is a wonderful actress as Lois Lane. She kind of has the Margot Kitty spirit, Margot Kidder spirit, but she makes it her own. Has made it her own. She's a very interesting actress. Tyler is absolutely wonderful as Clark Kent, grounded, and likable. Not a kind of buffoonish Clark Kent, but really just a quiet guy, and who went about his business. And then, of course, in season 4, it was all about giving up the identity, which I was like, wow, they're really going to go there. So In this episode, which is just such a great capsule of the whole series, they defeat Lex Luthor. They win the battle, right? And there was like 20 minutes left, and I was like, where are they possibly going with the rest of this episode? And then they time jump to a year where Lana Lang marries one of the one of the characters, and you see all the characters from the past 4 seasons kind of make their quick appearance. Even one of the sons, I believe it's Jordan. Yeah, Jordan's girlfriend, who we didn't see much at all in the final couple episodes. Sarah, because she was away studying abroad. She's there. And I like the fact that they were high school sweethearts, but they didn't wrap it up in a bow, and they were not eventually, together. That was like, that's life. Some things work out like that, some things don't. But then the episode takes a very, very left turn I didn't think it would take, where Clark Kent starts to be the narrator of his life. And he says, with his heart, I lived for 32 more years, 32 more years on this earth. And I was like, what's going on right now? What am I watching? And we go with him through those 30 years. It's probably about 10 to 15 minutes, all the way up until his death and the afterlife. And it rocked me. It absolutely rocked me because, like I had said before, it's this huge soliloquy on love and joy and how grateful he was to have found it. Because, like he said, coming from Krypton, he came here alone. He had nobody. And it was absolutely wonderful. And it reminded me of the season finale of 6 Feet Under, where they time jump and show everyone's all the main characters' demises. Here they just stay with Clark Kent and Lois, and we do see the death of Lois Lane. Time jump, we see the death of Superman, surrounded by loved ones, surrounded by his sons and grandkids. And when he got up, we see his spirit get up, which again, I gotta commend modern television for even having the notion of spirits and an afterlife, not making it kooky, to where he said he finally got it in regards to love and joy and forgiveness. So in his walk going to the afterworld, he runs into all his loved ones, his sons whom he hugs, his friends, his close friends, Lana Lang, and even Lex Luthor, talking about forgiveness, and then Lois Lane. And Lois is in her knockout red dress that she had in season 3, because in season 3, there is a long storyline of her having breast cancer, which I thought which was handled very well. I did not expect that in season 3, and it gave the Lois Lane storyline something to do, something more than just being a journalist. And in season 3, she decided to get rid of the red dress because she could never wear it again, because she was going to have a double mastectomy. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. Well, in the afterworld, when they're reunited, she's in that red dress. And, it is absolutely heartbreaking and absolutely just uh, I recently saw the Cobra Kai series finale. When you have that many characters, it's very hard to wrap everyone in a bow and make everyone happy. And the way they did it here is that they didn't necessarily, they did, but it wasn't about that. It was about Clark and his relationships with these people moving on in those final 32 years of his life on Earth. It was incredible, and you got to see the legacy of the L family being passed down to the sons, and them taking on the mantle, and yes, even the Superman S, the L, and so there's really nothing more that I can say than it's one of the best and one of the better season finales of a television show. And really, that's a superhero television show, right? Like I said, the series as a whole, there's there's some storylines that are just kind of just fodder, but always loved Superman and Lois. Uh, it went by so fast. Then, of course, pertains to life, pertains to the show, because they did have to close it up after 4 seasons, where they easily could have went longer, because they were just almost flexing the relationships and the characters of everyone that they had brought in. Could have went on for another 2 seasons for sure, but I guess they had gotten the order to close it up because of James Gunn's Superman coming on the horizon. They wanted no confusion there, which I get. I understand. Again, it's I saw this on HBO Max. It's now on Max, and you can watch it at your leisure. But I wanted to finish it, and I found myself those last 10 minutes choking up several times, and that is always a great sign of just wonderful writing, grounded acting, beautifully shot, and what a send off to this iteration of Superman and Lois. All right, well, those are my thoughts, and wrapping it up on this kind of just free form to reaction to everything that I saw, and I'm just my one kind of sad thought is that I do want more of this Superman and Lois. You really got to, they really grow on you. Okay, so check out our playlist. We'll put that up right now. It is some really nice breakdowns of earlier episodes in the series, Superman and Lois. You can check it out on Max, as well as I think it's all over, streaming all over. So thank you so much. Did you have you checked out this show? If not, please do. And if you have, I'd love to know your thoughts on the season finale. It went by so fast. Okay, thanks again. My name is Paulie. This is the Latino Slant. Wherever you're at, keep your slant fuerte.